So today I decided that we are going to look at I would say this is the most hated, most disliked character in all of Mortal Kombat history. Like, people like Meat more than they like Suhao. Now, we don't really understand or know why, as a Mortal Kombat community, we collectively decided that we don't like this character. But yeah, we don't really like this character. Suhao is only in 3 games. He's in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. He's in Tournament Edition, which I'm pretty sure is just a mobile, like a Game Boy version of Deadly Alliance. And then he's in Mortal Kombat Armageddon. He's kind of in MK11, you know, he's dead. But if you don't know Suhao's story, he was a member of this right here on the screen. He was a member of the Red Dragon. He was sent to infiltrate the Special Forces, blase. That's basically, he's a spy. He's literally just a spy. So, looking at his design, I actually hate this design. And the thing about Suhao is, it's not just Mortal Kombat players that like hate him. Like, developers of this game and the people that made him don't like him. There's people at Midway who disliked him. Obviously, Ed Boon is not a fan of this character either. So Suhao is just like, everybody don't like him. So there's about 10 people in the world who are just like super like Suhao fanboys and girls. I don't know those 10 people. I don't know where they exist at, but nothing about Suhao has ever been cool. I hate his design, but let's look at his gameplay. Maybe he plays better than he looks and what his story is. So let's go into practice mode and just take a look at his moves. Now, I don't play this game competitively, obviously, but Suhao sits kind of like the 7th or 8th spot in tier list wise in this game. So he's pretty okay. He's better than most. He looks better in game. I do like the little circle thing on his chest, like the way it's actually moving. But like, he is such a basic design. So in this game, obviously, like everybody else, he has 3 fighting styles. He has this one. He has a wrestling style, which we'll talk more about, which is interesting. And then he has the Sun Moons, which is his weapon. Everybody gets a weapon in this game. So I want to talk about the wrestling style because this is interesting, right? So he has a grab that's just set to a single button. So if I just tap square, he has a grab that does 19%. I don't know how good that is, but it seems cool that he could just be like, here. I wonder if he could tick into that. I don't know if he can. But I don't know. I don't know anything about competitive Deadly Alliance, but that seems pretty good to me. That he can just walk up and just be like square, like no input or anything. And it's just pretty easy for him to get. So special move wise, he has 2 moves, and I'm gonna see if I can remember these without looking at it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. No, we're gonna have to look at them. So he has 2 moves in this game, only 2 special moves. He has this stomp, which is weird. It goes a good amount of distance. I'm not sure if it's unblockable or not. It looks like Shiva Stomp, so I would guess it's kind of unblockable. You just have to sidestep it. I'm gonna assume this ain't too good, but you know, it's whatever. Okay, it's ass. Then he also has this move, which I think looks pretty cool, where he has this clap, and it goes a pretty good distance. He can do this from pretty far away, so this seems pretty good. I know you probably could just sidestep it, but it seems pretty good. But yeah, that's literally all of the special moves he has. He does have a combo that I cannot remember for the life of me. I think it's something like that. But yeah, in this game, I would say, like, gameplay wise, he's pretty basic. I forgot to say, he also has a back throw on this square move. So he has this front throw, but he also has this back throw where he can do this. My thing about Suhao, I would have liked his whole I would have liked him to be a super duper grappler, right? So like in this game, he's like a grappler hybrid. Like, he's kind of a grappler, and then in Armageddon, he's not a grappler at all. But I think I would have liked this character more, because this variation I think is kind of fun. I think this variation is fun. I know I'm supposed to hate Suhao, but I do think this is a fun variation. I keep saying variation. I do think this fight style is fun in this game, but that's really all he kind of has. So let's move on to Armageddon. Let's see how he improves in Armageddon, how he changes design-wise, and let's look at the new moves that he got as the game progressed. Here we are on Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Now, obviously, Suhao is in this game, as everybody's in this game. And I do think his design kind of got worse in this game, because they kind of took away like this little spinning red thing on his chest, and like now it's just like this hole. And I don't know, he just doesn't look as cool. So yeah, I think design-wise, where he's going down in points. In this game, he has two fighting styles. He has Sumo, and he has the return of the Sun Moon Blaze. Now, obviously, he lost a fighting style, but in return he got more special moves, right? So I will say that wrestler is cooler. Like Sumo doesn't have like any built-in like grapples or anything like that. You just have like this, which is just like your standard grab. But in this game, he's not really a grappler anymore. Like he just has a bunch of like sumo moves, but he's not really a grappler. So kind of sucks. That he doesn't really have any grapple moves anymore, but yeah, he got more special moves in return. So this move is back. If I remember how am I stupid? How did I just do that? Let me go. So yeah, Thunderclap is back. It looks different. He has like this red aura around it. Still acts the same, does the same thing. I think it's about the same distance too, so that move is back, which is good. This move is back, and like I said, similarly has like this red aura around it, but it essentially does the same thing where it's kind of like Shiva stuff, it looks like. New moves though. He also has some new moves. So he has this, which is probably one of the worst projectiles I've ever seen. This projectile looks shit. I don't know his ranking competitive wise in this game. There's too many goddamn characters in this game. I would guess he's somewhere mid to low. But this projectile sucks because I'm pretty sure you can just sidestep it. So what's the purpose of this? Maybe if you do it close, but like that's defeat the purpose of a projectile. What else does he have? Then he has, he has a buff. So if you see, let's say I do this punch right here, it does 12. I do this, it does 13. What Suhao can do, he gets a buff. So now if I do this, it does 19, and this one does 20. So he gets a buff, but you can't do it repeatedly. So if you try to do it again, he does it, but nothing happens. It's a cooldown on it. You can't just keep doing it. So you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can do it. And I think the cooldown period kind of long. So you can't just spam this. Like you just can't keep doing this back and forth because there's a cooldown period. And then I think, he has one more move. He has this. He has a laser, which makes sense. He should be shooting lasers out of his goddamn chest. He has this big ass fucking hole in his chest. It makes sense that he's shooting a fucking laser out of it. My consensus on Suhao is, do I think he gets a lot of hate unnecessarily? Yeah, I mean, his design, don't get me wrong, his design does suck. Like, he looks like shit. But I do think he's kind of fun in Deadly Alliance. He is ass in Armageddon. Like, he is not fun at all to me in Armageddon. I think he took, like, a major step back in Armageddon. He's so much more fun in Deadly Alliance. I'm not going to play Tournament Edition because that's the same thing as Deadly Alliance. But if I had to rate Suhao's character, I'd give Suhao maybe like I'll give him a 4, okay? I think he's fun. His design sucks. His story sucks. He's a weird guy. Let me know if you guys want me to turn this to a series where I just kind of go through these like 3D MK characters and just give them a rating, or just MK characters in general. I think the 3D characters or the 3D games don't get a lot of love. Like everybody just focuses on MK9, MKX, and MK11. But the 3D Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 4 has some cool things to them too. People just like to act like they weren't, they like to act like they don't exist. But these games have some fun things to them too. Suhao is a decent character. Would I like to see him come back? Absolutely not. The reason I say I don't want to see Suha come back is he does the same thing as Kano. Like, he's literally just a Kano clone to me, except like he has it on his chest. So there's literally no purpose of having him and having Kano, and I would much rather have Kano in a game than have Suha. So let me know what you guys think about Suha in the comment section below. Let me know which Mortal Kombat character you would like to cover next. I think Chameleon would probably be a cool one. I think Chameleon would be a cool one. I think Mavado would be a cool one. I think Kai would be a cool one, because Kai is basically he's a Liu Kang disciple, but he sucks in like he's like literally low tier in every game he's in. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. As always, motherfuckers, pass class, don't eat ass. I'm out this bitch.